good evening, housemates, and welcome to another episode of High Tea on HOODOO House. Happy Pride Month. I know it's the last day in Pride, but we celebrated this year epically. And remember, Pride is not just a month, but it's a lifestyle. So here's a video from HOODOO House to show our love and appreciation to all our queer folks in the community.
It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast point of view. Easy when it's always summertime fun. You and I, every act to do. Who cares what the people think? It's been turning kinda gray. What happened to euphoria? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a damn thing. I'm doing.
Again, happy Pride, and remember, always be proud. So let's get into it. We have some house announcements for you. This month, we had the honor and the pleasure of, having the Glow Pride Party at Cedar Crest Bar by Provo. We also, on the same day, had the premiere of Cuz, which is a short film. Let's take a look at the trailer.
The moment I've been waiting for is finally knocking at my door. My day up in the sun is just a ride. The world is mine and it's my stage. I'm owning this, I came to play. Just shout out, scream it out and testify. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. I'ma give 'em a sight to see. Buckle on up and get ready. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. All is on me, make it loud. Listen up, can you hear me now? Give me that mic, now's the time. Get up, get loud, and show 'em what I'm about. Give me that mic, I'm coming alive. Ain't no stopping when I'm in the zone. Give me that microphone.
Is a lot going on. So as you can see from the last two clips we played, we have a plethora of content for you to enjoy. There's a plethora of shows coming out. And speaking of shows that we have coming out, you can catch episode 4s of the following shows now. And that is After Hours, Three's a Crowd, and Top 10. Make sure you head on over to YouTube to watch the first 5 minutes of Three's a Crowd and After Hours. And head over to our streaming platform, HOODOOHouseTV.com, to like and subscribe if you like what you see so far. So based off that last clip, we had a show with drag queens that steal and 2 cousins that team up to avenge their mama, Cuz. And today we have 2 special guests joining us to discuss just that, Cuz. Give it up for our podcaster and resident actor, Heike Roman, and makeup artist and now actor actress, Amari Royale. What's going on? How are y'all doing?
Good, and you?
I'm good. I think, Amari, you might be muted. Hold on.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
You know. So what's going on? I saw y'all at the premiere looking all fabulous and stuff. Let's get into it. How y'all? Tell me about your experience.
I actually enjoyed it. We was late, like divas, for some odd reason, but I'm not gonna point no fingers.
Oh,
But,
please don't point. Please do not point it, because first of all, it was her fault. Okay, it was her fault. I did look. It takes me to do my makeup at 10 something in the morning. I was ready. I was prepared. Others,
Yeah,
you know,
But y'all looked great. I'm just saying. So,
Thank you.
what was it like, you know, filming? What was the filming experience like for you? We'll start with Heike.
Okay. Well, for me personally, I truly enjoyed it. This is my first time doing a film. I've done stage, so it was totally different. It was professional. It was above everything that I was expecting, actually.
Okay. And what about you, Amari?
okay, for my first time in a film, I have to say I had a lot of fun. It was very professional. Greg had me tired, but of course, it was overall a great experience. I met a lot of great people. One too bad. I would most definitely do it again.
And you got to play one of the cousins in the short film, correct?
I got to play the fabulous Marlon,
Period.
which is pretty much just me and the character.
Okay. Kind of spicy then, because your character gave all the energy and more. You had a lot of great moments, and you had a lot of great moments too, Heike. But
He had me rolling.
I was able to do all my facial expressions and stuff because before, like without acting, I'm good with my facial expressions. Like people can tell if I'm upset, happy, or anything just from my facial expressions. So it was
absolutely. So tell me this: what was probably the most challenging thing about adapting to your role? Like, what was something that you had to work on to adapt to your role?
Pretty much realizing that I was too much in my head, and I really just have to look at the similarities of me and my character, and really just apply myself into my character. It was challenging at first, to say the most. They made it very easy, but once I got out of my head, it just flowed.
Oh yeah, you got out your head for sure, because y'all did a wonderful job. Like, I was laughing. I was like, "What's going on? Like, what is really happening?" And then y'all were, why you call them? I'm not gonna give too much away, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
So,
definitely. Like,
I mean, what was the name of the pageant again, Miss what?
Crawfish of the Bayou or something like that.
Miss Queen Crawfish of the Bayou.
Yeah.
Queen Crawfish of the Bayou.
Greg,
Yes. A name for your tail, ain't
by
it?
the way. Greg,
That is a name, child.
I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out on here right now. Congratulations for coming up with a name and a title like that. Queen Crawfish of the Bayou.
Yes, congratulations, Greg.
Whoever-
Congratulations, Greg. I have
yes,
your
that was
phone. I will bring it to you personally on tomorrow.
Name.
Okay.
A tongue twister, but an amazing name. And then the flyer, everything just went together.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because I didn't expect them to actually, have the flyer, but they had a flyer, everything. I was like, okay, they did that. I'm like, all right.
It was most
Had
definitely.
me thinking it was a real pageant going on somewhere.
Like,
Let's talk about that too. Are y'all familiar with the pageantry systems and stuff like that? Have y'all done pageants or?
I've thought of it. I'm working up the nerve to actually be in one. I have a lot coming. It's in the works. I got a lot to.
No,
So-
I ain't mad at that.
This is why we put our names down there so you can
Okay.
follow. You heard Amari. Amari has a lot going on. Amari has a lot coming.
Yeah.
So make sure you go and follow the three people, the three floating kids on the screen right now, and see what they have going on. HOODOO House has a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you both for sharing your experiences. Anything else y'all want to talk about in relation to Cuz?
I want to say, even though I didn't have but one line, that character really, it was me on the low because I'm feisty. I don't take no boop from nobody, so it really fit. So it was like, okay, I can do this. It wasn't hard to get into the character because it was me technically. So
And you
I
made me
definitely
laugh.
enjoyed
It was,
it.
girl, you really got into your mannerisms of your character though. Like, it was crazy. But this time, my favorite part would probably be Me in that silver dress forever. I'm gonna be
I
upset
am
too.
weak.
Me in that silver dress at the end.
You were feeling that silver dress?
I was most definitely feeling that silver dress. I was feeling it when they made me try it on.
Yeah, she really was. Because when I was in there with her and she was trying it on, I'm like, okay, we get it. You like it, girl. We get it. So.
Well, I
Well, she
agree.
did it.
You definitely came with the facial expressions high key. I was like,
Thank you.
what you like?
It was the slow mo run for me.
Now,
I
and
was
here's
like, I'm not gonna say too much. You did run away really slow on that part.
well, it really. I don't want to say too much about it, but I wasn't really running slow. I was gone.
Okay.
They didn't. My thing was this: y'all don't pay me enough to get shot. I'm out of here. Let's say I'll see
I
you
will
somewhere.
say this. I'm gonna take the time to say this. If you don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about Cuz. Cuz
Yeah.
short film, the very first short film by HOODOO House TV. Make sure you go to www.hoodoohousetv.com. Make sure you are subscribed and you are paid up on your subscription so you can see what's going on, not only with Cuz, but with the other shows.
Right, it's got a lot of great stuff on there.
Watch the movie.
I've been binge watching.
Yeah, so before...
me too. I done watched it a good 10 times.
How many times?
About a good 10 times.
I done watched
already?
it quite a few too, because I done showed a couple friends and everybody like, yes.
My
Oh, and I
nieces,
want to let
like,
y'all know.
as soon as I got home, my nieces wanted me to put it on. I put it on for them.
Okay.
I done watched
My
it a big time.
My sister wanted to let Greg know that she's wanting more. She wants to see a part 2 to Cuz because she wants to see the relationship that they have.
Me
She
and
want to see
Obi,
that grow and stuff.
I feel like me and Noodles.
Mm.
It was really. I'm hush.
So what's the name? Hold on. I'm gonna just drop a nugget. And I'm gonna let the housemates pick up on the tea that I'm throwing out. This is high tea after all, right? Greg, don't get mad at me for throwing tea out there. Okay, so what's the name of the club?
Oh, I know
Cuz.
the name of the second club. Shoot.
What's the name of the club?
You want me
The
to
club
say
in Cuz?
the Sugar
Factory. Sugar Factory.
What other show has that club name in it?
Oh, Grits.
Pay attention, because I
Grit.
don't think writers write things for no reason. I'm just
Period.
good. But
Yeah,
anyways, while we talking about Cuz, let's get into these clips. Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Boom. Yes.
And
Let's
don't
get into-
forget,
Here. And tell Miss Thing don't be calling me no more about that dress. Damn thing is half my rent.
love you, Mama. Is the rest still coming?
Yeah, she'll be here later on so we can get some thrifting in before tonight. Now I'm gonna let you use my car so you can get ready for the pageant. But don't you bring my gas tank back here dry either, Marlon.
Mama, you think I can win? Really?
Of course I think you could win. But that don't mean shit. Unless you think you can win. Well, do you? Marlon, Mama asked you a question and I need an answer. Am I looking at the next queen crawfish of the bayou? Yeah, what?
You're looking at the next queen. Crawfish of the bayou.
All right, that's more like it. Now show Mama what them heifers in store for later on tonight. Yeah, that's my baby. You better do that.
I should most definitely had a baton, but that broom. If I would have had a baton, I could have did more. But that broom, I think I worked a bit with the broom.
So I love Cassandra, but then yes, baby, you better do that. Are you gonna be the next queen crawfish of the bayou? Took me out. It took me out.
I love her. I love Cassandra. That is, I love her.
So let's get into another clip.
Dwayne, you know we can fix this, right?
I left everything behind for a reason, Marlon. This day sucks.
I know.
No, you don't. No. You got me on this wild goose chase. It's not my fault that the car got stolen. What kind of idiot leaves keys in a car?
Because you banned me from coming with you.
For obvious reasons.
What reason?
Look at you, Marlon. God, it's embarrassing. It's like every time I see you, You turn into this. Screwing up your life is one thing. Believe me and my grandmother out of it. Damn pageants and babysitting queer teens with daddy complexes. It's too much. Plus, nobody even asked me if I was ready.
For what?
To fucking see you.
So I'm gonna ask my producers, can I get into this for a moment with you? So that scene, it was you and who? Your cuz?
Yeah, it was me and Ren. He plays Dwayne.
And it was kind of intense. Like, you lost your grandma's car, look like y'all playing a blame game. It looked like y'all struggling with identity issues and pointing the finger at this person and that person. What's going on?
Without saying too much, it was really a challenge because being in that aspect, something you're so used to. If like I'm so used to like people, I grew up being bullied because of who I was. So it's like once you experience something, you use it to the aspect of the character. It's like it all came together. And it really got me emotional after the fact. Let's not talk about I really did cry after the fact because it was a strong scene. It was probably one of the best emotional scenes because all of them literally came together.
Yeah, I could see that where that scene would take a lot out of you emotionally and mentally. But I commend y'all both for portraying that because it's so often that we find ourselves with family members who identify or are part of the community with us, but have different stories as to how they came into their own. So I commend everyone for Greg for writing it. Happy Pride Month. You know, we have
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We have so many different stories being told. The queer story on the forefront at HOODOO House. So I think we have a few more clips to get into.
I have to ask you a few questions. Miss Thing, Lulu called and saying the fit of her dress ain't right.
You tell that bitch, Miss Thing's fits do not fit fat.
The pageant stole something from me.
Wow. A drag queen that steals? Who would have ever thought?
Miss Thing, can I borrow these for tonight?
If by borrow you mean rent, sure. Nectarine, bring the bitch up.
Miss Thing, I really need to ask you if you know.
Little girl, it is my business's busiest day of the year. All Miss Thing got time for is pageant shit. Can I help you with that?
I understand, but...
Bitch, does the dress fit? If we ain't talking alterations, Miss Thing ain't got time. I'm sorry your shit got stolen. But that ain't Miss Thing's problem.
I know, but...
Bye, Marlon.
But...
Bye.
But...
Ooh. Does the eye patch mean anything to you?
What did you just say?
The eye patch mean anything to you?
That eye patch scared the both of us.
The eye patch was a dead giveaway. That's all you had to say was an eye patch.
Yes. Listen, we didn't really care to hear what they was talking about because it's our business time. We like working on stuff. Give me my money and then we can go about it. I don't think she ever gave us our money. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, you and Miss Thing seem like business women in the show. So I don't see y'all not getting your money this year and then letting them come back the next year and then sitting with them.
That is
I don't
true.
see that. I don't see that. I think you got your.
I was just making sure because black folk like to
I
skip
pay
out on
y'all.
pain.
I know y'all wouldn't let me out the door if I didn't.
You piffed, huh? You paid in full.
Okay.
My mom paid for it.
Okay, well, thank you, Mama. We needed them coins, baby. We need all the change,
I don't know. Momo was kind of a gangster with it, low key. I was kind of scared when I saw that.
Yes. When I was looking at Momo, I was like, "Ooh, I don't, if they don't pay this thing, we might just be okay because Momo might beat us up."
And her friend Loretta was a
we
fool
too
too.
pretty to be fighting. Right.
That's not Loretta. Loretta was.
I was scared of Loretta. I was so happy that I didn't have to come across Miss Loretta because I'd have ran. They don't pay me enough to fight nobody.
Most definitely was about that life back in the day. She was about it, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we have another clip of you. Let's take a look.
Dwayne, how was the Sugar Factory?
What?
The gay club I saw you at last night. The Sugar Factory. Did you enjoy yourself?
What is she talking about?
Tell him. Or would you rather the sissy keeps talking?
Marlon, stop it.
Shut up, Marlon. Daddy, he's lying.
I swear I'm not.
Dwayne, I'm sorry. If I had any idea in a million years that your dad would kick you out, I would have never.
I was so jealous because you had all this freedom. You made it look so easy.
Thank you.
I should have never called you a sissy.
I should have kept my big mouth shut.
One thing I know for sure.
What's that?
Nobody messes with our damn mama.
Right, now get your sissy ass over here and give me a hug.
Power of perception and the power of family.
Mm-hmm.
He thought
Yes,
you had an
indeed.
easier life look like.
Now, what I will say about this movie, it really showed family in a sense. It showed that no matter what we go through, family is core. We may not like each other all the time, but nobody's gonna cross our family.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. We might get into it, but you're not going to get into it with them.
Yes, I may punch my cousin and I, but if you punch
But
my
you
cousin
better
and I, I'm
not.
gonna punch you.
I might use my grandmother's car, but you better not touch it
You don't take my grandma's car.
at all. Especially if I got to bring it back on full.
Now, how did you forget the keys in the car? That's what I want to know.
First of all, it was high. It was very
Uh-huh.
high in the car. Okay.
I understand. You was going through a lot in that moment.
Yeah, she was stressed.
It was tried.
My makeup was melting.
Okay.
I think we may have one more clip from Cuz, and then after that we'll get into our favorite game.
Oh Lord, don't call.
Oh, snap. Don't touch my man. You are cold.
Well, looks like I've done it again.
You look fantastic.
Do you really think I'm gonna slay?
Check your sissy ass out. Slay. If not slay, you got something to slay tonight.
Places everyone for Miss Noodles Champion Presentation Award.
This is it.
Go get him, cuz.
Dwayne.
Russell.
Wait, Russell? This clown?
Oh no, let's add it. This is not your ministry.
How have you been?
I could be better. Dwayne, look, I made a huge mistake. I miss you, Scoop. You think we could talk later?
No, I'm good. My name is Dwayne. Dwayne the Debonair.
Yeah.
Not Scoot. Later, bitch. Babes, you ready?
Ready, Scoop.
Ready, cuz?
Okay. And see how that all
That was
came
one of my
together.
favorite little things.
Literally.
Yeah, I really.
I
that was
told
one of my favorite
Ren.
things.
I told him trademark that. Please do. I told him I couldn't. I told him after I heard him say that I could not hear anyone else saying that. I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue twisted tonight.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You been sipping on something?
Maybe a little crown.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of what?
Maybe a little bit of crown.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's,
Right.
and a little daiquiri probably. But other than that, everything else.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Hey, I'm on my third cup, so I'm understanding.
So y'all are being showered with love in the comments right now. I just want y'all to know that. And if you housemates
thank y'all
like what
so
you
much.
see, make sure you go to HOODOOHouse.com and subscribe.
Thank you,
So
baby.
we're about to get into our game show, What's in the Box?
Okay.
So this is the game where our two guests, as well as the housemates in Hoodoo Land, get to play along with me and figure out what's in this box.
Okay.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
So we're gonna start with High Key.
Oh. Okay. I have a really X-rated mind. So, it is gay pride, so maybe a dildo or some sort.
Ooh, I'm sorry, it's not that.
Oh. Oh.
Amari.
So when it comes to my mind, a song like What's in the Box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
A vibrator.
No. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal what's in the box.
Wait, you got
Okay.
Because he didn't say if it was X-rated or not. Because you
Right,
know,
he was supposed to give us some type of.
Oh, it's my crown.
Wow.
There we go. It's my crown.
Now that's sad. Neither one of us thought of that. Especially you. You was in the pageant, and
it is a
I
crown.
just did the clothes. Look.
It is a crown.
Well, you know, we didn't know if it was X-rated or not.
Right. I've seen this show. So.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be something to keep you on your toes each time. I don't want
every time. Okay.
You know. So again, I want to thank you both for coming on the show. We have again the Amari Royale and Heike Roman, two of the actors from our new short film, Cuz, which you can stream now at www.HOODOOHouseTV.com. Thank you again so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
It's not a problem. And make sure the two of you do what I'm about to say next. We have a new show coming out called Punk Shit.
Okay.
And you could go ahead and stream it now. We have a clip of it. So we can go ahead and watch a little bit about what that's about.
Okay.
Besides, that's all I did. You were the one running around guns a-blazing like a damn kid in a candy store.
Oh, okay. So you're mad at me because I actually had sex at a sex party.
No, I am mad at you because you are acting brand new after we've already had this discussion.
All right, housemates. So make sure y'all go get that punk shit at Hoodoo House, okay?
Okay. And when does that come out?
I believe it comes out today, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow. But you could go and watch that trailer again
Today
right
or
now.
tomorrow.
And make sure you go and like and subscribe.
Most definitely.
Yes, definitely. Share and all those things as well.
Yeah. It comes out tomorrow. But make sure y'all go ahead and get prepared for that. And
yes, go get your subscriptions if you haven't already.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So again, like I said, thank you both for coming on. We're going to get into a brief recap. And I will see you both again soon, okay?
Definitely. Peace.
And so, just to recap what you've seen and heard here today at Hoodoo House. Happy Pride. We have our show Cuz. We just had 2 guests on the show who are actors in Cuz. You can go and check that out on our website. We have a new show, Punk Shit, coming out tomorrow. Also, all the episode 4s for the following shows are available for you to watch and enjoy. You have episode 4 of After Hours, episode 4 of Three's a Crowd with Shirley, Chris, and Christina, and Top 10. So make sure you go and check those out. In conjunction to that, we're doing a virtual casting call. Yes, you heard that right. Hoodoo House is looking for you, wherever you may be. We're doing a virtual casting call on July 6th and the 7th. And you can set your appointment on HOODOOHouseTV.com. Also, if the times don't fit your schedule, don't fret. If you're in the Jackson, Houston, Atlanta, Lafayette, and Dallas areas, you can also go on HOODOOHouseTV.com and submit a video audition until the 17th of July. So again, the virtual casting call on the 6th and the 7th. And if you're unable to meet those 2 dates, you have until the 17th to get your video in to Hoodoo House. Again, this is Jeffery Jamal at High T on Hoodoo House TV.